My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate this spring 2016 to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for a bright new day instead of all things ending. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. Part 10: Why a mere quarter inch killed 1.5 million people around the world and climbing. Always lower prices, businesses, helps make superior profits by cutting internal costs, like wages, which I pointed out earlier. But how about quality? Is quality not an internal cost? Absolutely. Helps businesses make a superior profit by pushing an ever cheaper and cheaper, worse and worse product. So you spend good money for junk. One of the roles that government plays is to set safety standards to protect us consumers from unsafe products. The safety standards we have today took some 70 years to attain. We do not have a dog's gut, so eating bad food can make us seriously sick or kill us. Government's job is to set standards. Standards protect businesses as much as consumers by limiting liability, something that most people don't realize. If government lowers its standards too far, government then protects producers of unsafe products and practices. Let me give you a real-world example. Now, building codes in the US for residential housing is 16 inches on center for studying, usually marked in red on the tape measure. The cheapest homes, by law, in the US are built to HUD homes standards. The studding is placed at 19 and 3/8 inches on center. That is the gravitational max. Have you ever wondered what that black diamonds on the tape measures were for? That shows the HUD home center to center stud spacing. Now a lot, and I do mean a lot, of metrically built homes, let me be a little bad, around the world use 50 centimeters on center, which is about half a meter for stud spacing. 50 centimeters is the most convenient place to use for spacing them in the metric system. Well, that is equal to 19 and 5/8 inches on center for the metric system. In the 1980s, a town in Japan had, I believe, either a 7.2 or 8.0 earthquake, not sure. And the only buildings left standing were 3 kit homes ordered from the US. Not even our best construction. Understand the Japanese prized themselves on their superior workmanship, and 3 not the best US homes beat their best. The Japanese had to find out why. What the Japanese found was that not their workmanship was at fault, but the metric system was too heavy, too far apart. HUD homes are studding is at 19 and 3/8, and 50 centimeters is equal to 19 and 5/8. If you add just 1/8 of an inch to 19 and 3/8, 19 3/8 becomes 1/2. If you add another 1/8 inch to the 19 and a half, you get 19 and 5/8, or just a mere quarter inch difference. The US system of measurement, the inch, foot, and yard, is based on gravity. The metric system is based on density. Further, the metric system is a base 10, but gravity is 9.6. 10 is always greater than 9.6. Here you have 2 unrelated factors coming together to create a perfect storm for a death trap. Since the meter wasn't rectified to gravity, and 10 is always greater than 9.6, that means that convenient metric sizes are always too big and too heavy. So metrically built homes and buildings built during the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, when they are stressed out, all start coming down on folks' head. Just a quarter of an inch, a mere quarter inch increase in distance, a mere quarter of an inch lower in standards has cost conservatively about 1.5 million deaths around the world and billions in needless damage. Like schools in China, how would you feel if you had to carry your child's lifeless body out of the rubble, like so many people in China had to do not too long ago? The local Chinese politicians reinforced the government buildings, but not the local schools. Too expensive. When I hear a politician say the words, "We need to deregulate this or that," my ears perk up, because if the US had totally converted to the metric system during the 1970s as the push to standardize globally was going on, the US would have had the same problems as the rest of the world has had, with the same consequences. With the increase in intensity of the weather nows due to climate change, should building standards be lowered even by a mere quarter of an inch? Folks, don't take for granted the relatively safe world we live in. That safety can go away, and we can be just like China. You have a good and blessed Thanksgiving, and have a good night. Bye.